Hello, everyone, and welcome into today's live stream. Today is going to be a furious match because we have the champions, Diamonds, versus Team Red Notice today. I'm going to be having one of our famous commentators, Jack, here today with me to help out with this live stream. Also, our amazing broadcaster, Super John, for this one too. And how are you doing, Jack?
Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for that lovely introduction. Yes, two infamous teams are battling their way out within the Legend stage. We can already see that they already started. So we'll go into introducing all the teams and we're going to be seeing the first match on Red Alert. So I'll let you start off with some.
Yeah, so on the blue side we have Mistake, Zaya, Brilliant, Poldisk, Lavushka, and those are Team Diamonds.
Yes, so for the red side, we have Self, Easy, Phenom, Scream, and Blame for Red Notice. And yeah, already I wasn't actually in the map when we saw the first overdrive, but we can already see quite a few ODs from players. So we can also see extending from Scream and Self within their base, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a pull for them, unfortunately.
Yeah, pretty much it doesn't look like it, but currently I see Blame and Self are going into the base of not actually going into. I see them retreating right now. Pretty much the pressure is going from the side of Team Red Notice right now. Diamonds are pressured in their base, as I can see. Control over the left side is done by Phantom there. I see him with the Ares and Thunder. He has been holding a good position there, but I think he's gonna be taken out soon. Yeah, he's gonna be taken out. Mistake is taking control over the mid. Pretty much, I see some new names on the Diamonds roster. I think I have seen Zia, I have seen Brilliant, but the other ones I don't know about.
From who? Pavlovsky, Mistake, and also Levuska, I believe how you pronounce it, right?
I'm sorry, excuse me, Zach. What did you say?
Yeah, I was saying the player names, which you didn't actually quite, you didn't know who they were, but yeah, I believe some of them were from the Dreamers, but they came over to play with Diamonds. I feel like this team is quite strong. I'm not too sure which team can come out this victorious, but we did see both of these teams pull the flags, but both teams also managed to get the return successfully. We are 3 minutes into the game here on the first round. We do have a push coming in from Sheer and Brilliant, but both of them do look like they're taking quite a beating here and won't be able to come out here victorious. Also, on the other hand, we have Levelska, which is pushing up. Although they're going up alone, they will manage to pull the flag. Both of those players do actually get killed. They're only 1 HP. That flag is down from Phenom, but I don't think Polushki. How do you pronounce his name?
Polusk.
Poluska. Yeah,
Polusk.
Pulsk.
Polusk.
There you go. We'll be
Yeah.
able to pull this flag. I'm really, really bad at names. Oh my days.
It's
Not
okay.
very
It's
good
okay.
commentator.
I got you back. I got you back.
Thanks, G.
But yeah, as you can see, we have seen the overdrive being used by Lavushka there, and he's taking the flag there, going from behind the red house, taking a shot from easy there. Overdrive using by Poldusk to actually try and help him out. Screen gets taken out. Also, I see Mistake gets taken out, and the flag is gonna be on the ground. I see Zia manages to pick up the flag and moves towards it, and that's gonna be the first captures for Diamond here.
Yes, indeed. I would like to point out, from what I'm aware, whichever team will come out victorious will be guaranteed the spot within the champion stages, from what I believe, because we are in the third round, right?
Yeah, we are in the third round. Yeah, basically.
So yeah, it's quite interesting to see the four top teams are Team Pointers, Diamonds, Pepega, and Red Notice. So interesting games we got going on, and I do feel like we got the better one today, being Diamonds and Red Notice.
Yeah, I haven't seen actually this matchup before. I managed to see Red Notice versus Team
Right.
Pointers, and Pointers managed to win it at the last seconds with a last capture tech in the Summer Majors.
Yeah, true. I mean, I feel like back then as well it was a different roster of players in the team. So I feel like now a lot of these players are kind of comfortable in the team they're in, and this is more competitive than the summer major, in my opinion. Um, So I don't know how you feel about that, but compared to the winter to the summer major, I'm much more liking this winter major.
Yeah, it feels like the winter major is kind of a bigger event than the summer major.
Hmm.
Not just because of what's happening, it's because of the teams, as you said. Players have been swapped into other teams, and we have seen new team combinations of a couple of players who moved out from their own team in the summer majors and in winter rankings. I think they used the winter rankings one and winter rankings two to test out themselves with other teams, and
Exactly.
they got to play with the winter major in the team that they felt most comfortable about it in.
Exactly, and I feel like now a lot of these teams, obviously, combinations have been changing like tremendously from the summer major to the winter major, and people are getting a lot more comfortable when a new turret or hull is kind of upgraded. So yeah, it's definitely fun to witness both the summer major obviously ending and now into the winter major, nearly so close to the end. And I'm looking forward to seeing who will come out victorious. But back to the game, it looking like Diamonds will be managing to pull this second flag,
Second
excuse
flag,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a capture, even though they're on a bit of the worst side. I feel like personally, I'm not as big of a fan on the blue side, but they're
Yeah.
managing to do a good job.
Yeah, that's pretty much interesting from Diamonds there, but you could say that it's actually something expected from the champion team who
Mm.
has their champion paint and won the last summer major, won mostly every tournament they have played in, and came in the first place. But even though I would say that Red Notice are not that team to be going down without a fight, so we'll still see what happens. We have a long way to go through 6 rounds today, and just one round has been. It's not already yet finished, but 2 minutes and 30 seconds are left from that first round. I mean.
Indeed, I don't think there's a comeback here from Red Notice in this round. I mean, there's 2 minutes. It's quite a large map. I feel like compared to the other rounds we're going to be witnessing today, this is actually doing yeah. Compared to the other maps, this is the biggest one we're going to be playing on, and probably the most uneven one. Um, but yeah, nice ID from Brilliant as well.
Yeah, amazing OD there stops the flag pull by 3 members from Red Notice. Blame is alone on the top of the hill at the left side of the blue base, and it seems like Lavushka spotted him. Mistake is just minding his own business, trying to cover mid there, hiding behind the wall to avoid Self. His rockets, Easy and Self are gonna be taking him out. I see a push from Team Red Notice. Phantom is in mid. I think he might be using his overdrive soon. Oh, amazing overdrive by Zia of his Crusader, taking out the flag holder, and Blame uses overdrive. Also, Phantom uses overdrive to help out Easy. I think that's gonna be a capture. Yes, it should be a capture. Easy hits the wall, and the overdrive by mistake, I think it just flew in the air. Zia, can he actually take him out? And he didn't manage to do so, and 2-1 is the score now for the favor of Diamond still.
Yeah, with 1 minute left, it's looking more and more likely for Red Notice to actually make a comeback here. But I feel like Diamonds are doing a good job to shut that opportunity down. But we're seeing a pull here from Self, but he will lose the flag in the meanwhile. Blame and Scream are pushing in, but strong defense from Levuska and Brilliant here. And nice job from Mistake killing out Self in the mid there.
Yeah, it seems like pretty much, as I told you, Red Notice are trying to actually come back out of this, but still 30 seconds left. They don't have the advantage here. No overdrives in their favor, but I see 3 members going. Easy is racing time. Blame is joining for support, but Zia again with the double armor and the lock of Gauss takes him out, and 12 seconds left. I think that this round will just go for Diamonds.
Yeah, there is time but to capture that flag, but only if there wasn't a pull there from Diamonds. So they did a really good job containing themselves, and that will be the first round in favor of Diamonds.
Yeah, pretty much a good match. As also as we said before, You can tell how hard a match is from the amount of flags captured and the difference in the flags basically because right now we only have one flag up for Team Diamonds, and it seems like that flag was gonna be a zero up because of that flag that was gonna be captured in the last seconds. But luckily, one of the Diamond players, Lavushka, I guess, took the flag and ran with it before. One of the Red Notice players, their paladin actually was Blame, captured it.
I wonder how. Sorry for like going completely into a new topic there, but I wonder how well Diamonds are gonna do on this other side now. I mean, there's an advantage when it comes to both sides, obviously. Like we've talked about it, I think it was yesterday, was it? Or the day prior to that, we talked a little bit about Red Alert. Obviously, there's its disadvantages and advantages on both sides. I mean, on the blue side, you do have a quicker access to that overdrive box, which can make a tremendous impact within the game. But you got a better defense on the red side, I feel like, and it's just easier to generally capture. So I wonder how well Diamonds are going to do on this red side. But I feel like anything could happen. Both these teams have a lot of knowledge on how to play this map, I'm sure of it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Do you kind of have any insight on which team will be coming out victorious though in the end of this game?
Well, I could throw all my points to Diamonds, to be honest. Always go with the champions, I guess. But still, I can support some players of Red Notice also because they are, you could say, some friends of us. You know that already. We know Scream, and he has been playing in our TKVs a lot. And pretty much, we can say that, yeah, like Red Notice deserve the support because they are the underdogs in this match, to be honest.
I I don't know. I feel like yes, you're right. But I don't know if we. Yeah, you're right about that. How Diamonds have won. I think they've won pretty much. Oh no, they didn't actually participate in the first Winter Major rankings, but they did end up winning the second one. A nice OD taken there from Blame as well. But I mean, Red Notice, we got also a load of achievements from them and a lot of well-known players. So I don't know. I still feel like it's fairly evenly matched, although Diamonds do have the upper hand. I feel like when it comes to communication.
Yeah, pretty much a team play is already done by them. And it seems like the Zia is using overdrive on the left side behind the house. He has no drops. Easy is trying to take out Brilliant there. Zia moves out. I think he's just buying himself some time, but Self just responds to the right of him and takes him out. Also, we can see that Mistake is using Shaft and Eris on the platform on the red base and trying to take other players out and provide support for his team. And also, we see on the other side Self using Crusader and Scorpion with the rockets on the blue side.
Indeed, he will be taking out. Mistake there and allowing Blame to kind of pull this flag, but he doesn't have a repay. Will get taken out there from Mistake. On the other side, we do see Sia it's standing there, but looks like he will get taken out from Easy. And yeah, kind of level-headed on both these teams right now. We're only a minute and 30 seconds into it, but we do already have quite a few overdrives on behalf of the Red Notice.
And overdrive box is dropping actually right now, and Paulus gets the closest one, him and Scream. Also, I see Phantom racing time with his heavy hull Ares there to try and reach that one. Maybe he's gonna use his overdrive. Yes, he actually uses overdrive, trying to take out Brilliant. I guess Brilliant is gonna fall. Blame, I think this could be a good attack. Blame is going there now, but he's using he used Repair Kit to actually try evade the damage, but he still got taken out by Paulus and Lavushka.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, we're seeing Levushka actually push in here, trying to pull this flag, but Phenom will take him out. I feel like Diamonds are doing a good job kind of keeping Red Notice back here, and although Blame's pushing in and putting a lot of pressure on to pulling that flag, he's not really got his own team to kind of back him up because Scream's getting quite focused here.
Yeah, pretty much. And also, by the way, I have been keeping an eye on the chat. For everyone who's in the chat asking about drops, sadly, guys, there will not be drops for today because some technical difficulties we are currently having. Basically, the whole servers and everything is having technical difficulties. So basically, sadly, we're not gonna be having any drops today. It's just gonna be our match and our lovely gameplay by both of the teams. So hope that your guys are enjoying that one, and we really apologize about no ultra containers being here for this one.
Yeah, it sucks because it's such a big game as well, and I'm sure all of you guys are kicking yourself about it. But there'll be other times and other times for us to kind of get that. Oh, Blame leaves the overdrive box, and look, Brilliant just sneaked it up. Oh, I feel like although Mistake was scoping in middle there, I feel like Blame could have easily taken that overdrive box or allowed Scream to take it. But okay, that happened. Scream, Blame, and Self all pushing up here, but good defense can come in from Diamonds. Lovely overdrive from Brilliant there.
Easy, he has the chance here. Use overdrive. Just didn't manage to take out anyone there, but he did do damage, even though the flag still got returned.
Yeah, but Scream using as well. Everyone's trying to back off here. It's going to take out 2 players. Brilliant. Doesn't get caught off by him though. He will be using a repair, but look at this. Red Note is still pushing in, doing everything they can to pull this flag. Looks like the Eros is going to be dropping off for Blame. On the other side, we do have Levushka
there, yeah.
flag, possibly using his overdrive, but can he kill them and also capture this flag? And it's going to be a capture from Red Notice eventually.
Yeah, it seems like it's actually a capture for Red Notice 1-0 for them. What is going on, Jack? I think we're jinxing the red base. What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the blue base is the new meta for some reason. I mean, I feel like although a lot of us do say the red base is good, I think we underestimate the blue base sometimes. But yeah,
pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Maybe it's because of the overdrive, because overdrive control goes to the blue base mostly because it's the closest base to the OD box there. That is actually currently dropping, and Phantom is there. Meanwhile, Self is taking the flag, going on through mid. Phantom is might be using oh. That was pretty sad to see. I saw Pulse actually taking him out at the last second before he used his own Ares overdrive. Brilliant is racing time, surrounded by 3 of his own members to help him out, but he's gonna be taking out Blame. Oh, he didn't manage to actually return that one, but the Rockets actually follow Levushka there and he takes him out. I see Mistake picks up the flag, and this might be 100% capture there. Yeah.
Lovely, they managed to keep it back on track for them. But look at this, Red Notice are swarming in here. Scream doesn't have a repair, he's gonna get taken out. Blame's still alive, does use his repair, but it's only 1 HP here. Brilliant can deal some splash damage and catch him off guard there. So yeah, just under 4 minutes actually left on the clock here. So Red Notice really have to do something, because tying this round, isn't gonna be doing them any favors.
Yeah, pretty much. They need to actually win this one to be tied, at least tied with Diamonds, to have a chance in the next upcoming rounds to actually manage to make something out of this whole rounds. But yeah, it seems like they are struggling a little bit here.
Yeah, it does seem that way. I mean, there's an OD box dropping here. Hopefully Phenom will manage to pick it up. He's backing up.
I don't think he noticed. I don't think he noticed that there's an OD box in there.
It for Blame, I feel like. I'm not too sure what they're doing. Okay, Mistake. Doesn't land a shot, but Levushka. Okay, he gets taken out. Phenom eventually does pick it up there though. Easy also pushing in here, but Mistake and Brilliant both have their overdrives for attack and also on defense.
I like how Diamonds are actually keeping spacing between each other when they see the Hunter having overdrive. I really like how this is happening, and also I saw the same happen with Red Notice. These teams know how to play around with the overdrives pretty much well. and they know how to actually use the repair kits in the perfect timing. To like right now, you saw Mistake just use his overdrive and use his repair kit at just the perfect timing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're timing it pretty well here. They got to watch out though. 2 overdrives were used, but I think we'll actually come out victorious here.
Self is using this, maybe he's using overdrive now. Yeah, but I think he's gonna be taking out 3 members still there from Diamonds.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate for them. They're slacking on ODs right now compared to Diamonds. Diamonds have 3 overdrives. Blame's going to be using possibly Scream, but Polyuska is going to be using his Viking OD on defense here. They're keeping defense high from the Diamonds' point of view. Doing a good job, actually. Better to tie this game up and just keep the score 1-0, to be honest.
Yeah. I think Venom is not gonna be taking the overdrive, but the overdrive is still there. Brilliant, I see him moving. Maybe he could use that overdrive against Stealth, but Easy is the closest one. He's using Brilliant used overdrive, but I see on the other side Scream used overdrive as well, but Mistake took him out instantly just after using his own overdrive.
Yeah, I don't think Red Notice will be happy about this round, to be honest.
Yeah, their only hope was Scream there with a Hammer overdrive. That he was actually taken out instantly. Just took out 1 player from Diamonds and then just died with it. It's pretty much a matter of timing that's separating both of the teams. Like they just need the good timing and that's all. Pretty much they're pretty equal in skill level. And it's just when they use their overdrives, when they use their repair kits is what really matters.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm sure the Red Notice have higher hopes in these next maps because they'll be a bit more even. Actually, I can't remember which map I said was first.
It was Sandal after Red Alert, and then we have Cross at the third map.
That's it, exactly. Anyways, the general score is going to be 1-0 still in favor of Diamonds. After that round was a tie. So yeah, Sandal is actually going to be Diamonds' pick. Hopefully we can see something more vicious from this round. I want to see one round where they just keep capping it one after the other completely be dominant.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure we're gonna expect this from both these top tier teams.
Pretty much the match has been going equal. No dominant behavior or dominant gameplay was done by any of the teams. I could say that better than the word dominant, I say that the control went over for Diamonds at the start of the first round, and then we saw Red Notice starting to wake up and then captured 1 flag, and after that Diamonds just did a quick reply and captured the 2nd flag, ending the first round with a 2-1. And then we went to the 2nd round. First of all, we saw Diamonds capturing the 1st flag, and then Red Notice managed to land the equalizer against them.
Yeah, you're right. But I wonder if it's going to be the same on Sandal, to be honest. Both these teams are already joining in the map. So let's see what pops off.
Yeah. I'm still seeing them actually. Waiting for both of the teams to be ready to join, and then we're going to be starting this one. I'm pretty sad about the tanky fund. I want it to be back, man. I want my blaster.
Blaster?
Yeah, the blaster effect for twins.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be a Star Wars guy.
I'm quite lucky I already have it.
Yeah, you're the lucky guy here. Yeah, we know. You remember that time when you got like Scorpion in 7 containers? Yeah, when it just came out.
True.
I remember
I
that.
know my luck with ultra containers is different, bro.
Yeah. I think you should just open my ultra containers then next time.
Maybe, bro. Maybe I can make a business out of it.
Give me some of your luck.
I will show us that lucky in real life, but it's just on Tanky, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. But anyway, I think the teams just respawned and the overdrive box is on the ground actually. I see Self going on there, noticing it, and Scream is just gonna easily pick that overdrive box. And Zia just noticed that Scream picked it up. Pretty much, well, I think there's another overdrive that will be dropped in just the last 15 seconds or 30 seconds before the start of the third round. So basically, the first round went for diamonds, and the second one went for I think that was someone from diamonds are actually calling a technical pause, and that was pretty tactical. They noticed that Scream picked up the overdrive, so they just called for a technical pause. Okay, so we're gonna be waiting for 5 more minutes till the technical pause is already done, and then we're gonna be resuming the match.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, it's actually quite smart. They want whatever they can get, pretty much.
Yeah. By the way, someone is asking about the altar containers, guys. Again, the altar containers are not actually enabled because, as I said, we pretty much have an issue with it. So, they kinda not working right now, and we'll actually bring it back soon. It's just because of the issues that the whole game is facing. So, for this match, there's no ultra containers. We're still having problems with it. We're just waiting to it to be resolved. So I hope Super John can just put some music for us on a low volume, so to entertain other people while we're a little bit waiting for the time of the technical pause to finish while we're speaking. I remember that Matt Kelly used the guitar once in the live stream. He was playing the guitar in the live stream, basically. Yeah, he actually was. But sadly, it was not. I didn't hear it. He was playing and he was hearing it, but no one was hearing it except him, because his mic sensitivity was pretty much really low.
Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, I mean, wait, let's see how long this tech pause is gonna be. Okay, there's still 3 minutes left of that. With that being said, though, let's talk about a little bit of the other games. What's your thoughts on the the game against Team Pointers and Papega? What do you think is gonna be happening there?
Well, I don't know, Jack. I pretty much Pega. I have seen them perform well. Okay, they're taking the third place in the standings right now. Also, I have seen them play against Red Notice, and they managed to beat Red Notice in 3 tiebreaker map rounds. They played in Iran. But in the end, and we have seen them perform against the Dreamers, and we have seen Dreamers actually dominate in the finals of the winter rankings, and they managed to win it and come victorious with winning Acid Paint against Pepega. So I don't know about I don't really know what's going on with Pepega, but I'm pretty much expecting that Team Pointers are gonna be winning it against Pepega, but also pretty much when it comes to those kind of teams, Diamonds, Red Notice, Pepega, Toxic, Dreamers, Team Pointers, Guardians, Battle Axes, Babka Krause, all of those teams pretty much the best teams in the whole community. So Russian, English, in all of the communities actually. So it's pretty much hard to predict which one will come victorious out of it, because this is all based on communication. It's all based on timings, and it's all based on usage of overdrives. all of the teams are basically equal in the skill level. I could say some of them, like this matchup we have right now, Toxic. I mean, Red Notice and Diamonds, pretty much a close match. Also, I can say that Red Notice and Team Pointers have the same matchup. Diamonds and Team Pointers as well. Toxic and Dreamers, Dreamers and Pointers. Also, like there's a huge combination of teams that you can come up with, and they all play the same. It's just basically the team play that matters in this mode when it comes to
Yeah.
those teams.
Yeah, you're right. And also another thing, going back to Team Pointers, is unfortunately for them, one of their players did get banned due to I can't remember the exact reason, but I think it was due to them already having a previous esports ban. So they are 6 players instead of 7 players in their team.
Oh, I actually didn't know. Wait, I don't know who is the player, but I know that Immortal actually left Pointers and went to play against with Big, I guess. Let me quick check that.
With Pega?
No, no, no. He's not playing with Pega. He was playing with another team. Which team is that? I don't remember.
I think you're
Uh,
thinking of what's it called? Toxic.
uh, he's not. No, no, he's not in Toxic. I see Lenimal there in Toxic actually. Not
Might
the
have been
Immortal.
Divine or Baba Klauska then. Because I know
Divine,
he was
Divine,
yeah, Divine, Divine.
Divine.
Because I know he was trialing out for some teams, so yeah, he must have gone into that then.
But anyway, I think that the technical pause is over. 1 minute left until the start of the round. Pretty much a smart move from Team Diamonds to call a technical pause in this round. It feels like they want everything out of the benefit here that they can get, and also it feels like that the Diamonds are kind of playing preservative, because they saw what happened in the second round and Red Alert, so they know that they could lose that one. So just want to be a little bit cautious about it in this one too. So they didn't want to give that overdrive at the first start that Scream managed to pick up, especially to a hammer.
Yeah, true. I feel like also Diamonds are playing very securely, like you're saying. They want every advantage they can get. So this overdrive box, I'm not sure exactly why they wanted the timeout, but you're probably right. It was because they didn't get the OD box. But it looks like they won't be getting it regardless. Self is going to be picking it up. He could have left it for Phenom there, but he will be taking it.
Yeah. Pretty much both of the teams don't want to take the risk there, and it seems like already Diamonds are advancing from the right side in an attack that's done by Zia, and Self manages to lock onto Mistake with Scorpion, and he takes Scorpion out, and also Easy and Blame are in the base of Diamonds, picking up the flag. Blame there gets taken out. Easy is behind him, and Self is the closest one to Easy. Oh, that was a pretty smart one by Mistake there. Shot the wall with his Gauss to provide to do splash damage to take out Blame, and the flag is still on the ground and is gonna be returned by Mistake.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless, they won't be getting the capture. That was a return. Um, you meant Thunder instead of Gauss on Mistake, but it's cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got me confused for a minute, but I was like, wait, they're playing 2 Gausses? But
I was actually saying about Mistake, not Gauss.
yeah, you said Mistake had their Gauss,
Yeah.
but he has Thunder. That's what I'm pointing at.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I meant that
Yeah,
Zia,
yeah,
Zia.
yeah.
A little bit of misunderstanding happening here.
Exactly. But nice OD capture there from wait, you actually did get that OD box. It was the Viking on Diamonds.
Ranking it down. Diamonds is a Polisk actually. Yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, I mean, we're seeing two IDs on behalf of Diamonds, three on Red Notice. We are seeing Blame and Easy extend the push here on the right side. Nice from Self, dealing a bit of damage there with his rocket shots, allowing Blame to push up, but Easy will get taken out and so will Blame.
Even though I see Levushka and Brilliant on the left side, on the other side we see Self struggling against Zia and Mistake alone. They are trading shots against him, one here, one there, and he's gonna be taken out. I don't know. Still, we're 3 minutes into the game. No major pulls that happened until now. Nothing. But I can see that there is 5 players, the whole team of Red Notice have their overdrives. Also, 3 players from Team Diamonds have their overdrives. 4 now. So pretty much expecting a major thing to be happening with the overdrives right now.
Yeah, we can see actually Red Notice are pushing in. If they can take Lavushka out the way here and also Poluska, then they could possibly do something. But Shia taking out 2 in just 1 shot.
Oh, takes out Self there, and I see Paul is using his overdrive to take the overdrive in mid, and he uses repair kit. Maybe could be a flagpole, and he takes out 3 people, 2 persons in the base, Scream and Easy, and overdrive is being used by mistake. Just passes over Polisk, and the flag is being pulled. I think this might be a capture. Phantom uses overdrive. Oh my god. And it hits the wall, and Zia gets taken out there, but this is gonna be the first capture for Diamonds against Team Red Notice. Another flag was going, but I think that Scream managed to kill the flag holder there and secure the flag in the base.
Yeah, but Diamond's just thrashing right now this game. Lovely pull from the actually quite skeptical if Red Notice will be able to bring it back.
Yeah, pretty much, and I don't know. Seems like Diamonds right now. You saw what happened. They used the chance, the opportunity that was open for their favor. Pretty much, we have seen like a 4 minutes of the game, of the round, basically going on as a fight. Like this team pushing and this team pushing them back, and this team doing the same and this team doing the same. So basically, just a matter of a chance. Each team is just waiting for the right time and right moment to use their overdrives and just have the right opportunity to basically snatch the flag out of it. So I see also Blame using the overdrive on the left side with his Paladin there. Self is gonna be taken out. Also the overdrive is being used by Brilliant there to pick up. It's easy actually to pick up the overdrive in the middle. But that actually didn't do anything. Like Scream is gonna be using the overdrive now, taking out 1 player. He's the only player on his site here, but it seems like he's gonna be taken out as well. You see that? That's what I'm saying. Like they need the right opportunity. They cannot reach the players of Diamond.
Yeah, exactly. Diamonds are so good at kind of like just hiding when Scream actually uses. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I see them all on the map, but then they just all disappear. But looks like Phenom will be able to pick this flag up regardless of that happening. Easy's going to be using Stunning Mistake there. Brilliant and Shia along with Levushka on this left side here. Self is going to be locking in his bullets onto Shia, but not going to be dealing any damage. Levushka trying to pull that flag, but does get killed from Blame here. But Shia will be able to pull this flag. Going to be using on Phenom. Lands managing still pull.
Self is in a bad position there, but he's gonna be using overdrive. It misses there. Was taken out by Mistake. Phantom versus Mistake, but Mistake has the advantage here with his double damage. Polusk is actually gonna be joining him. Scream is gonna be taking the flag using double armor, and the flag is on the favor of Team Diamonds. But it seems like it's gonna be a standoff, first standoff of the game.
Oh, that's my bad.
And yeah, We are actually, guys, we're in the round number 3, because this is the second map. So a second map, yeah. So there was 2 rounds played on Red Alert, and this is the third round. That's the first round being played on Sandal. We still have another round on Sandal.
My bad. I forgot to do that bit. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the third round, like you said. Sorry. I forgot that was a thing there. But yeah, we're still seeing a standoff from Sheer and also Self here. So this will be the first standoff of the whole entire game, actually. Not too sure how likely Red Notice will be able to actually bring this back for them. Self is doing a good job trying to lock in onto Sheer here, but won't land any rockets on them. We're seeing a bit of a 1v1 from Scream and Paluska there. Scream will be able to take him out. Also forcing Lavushka to use his repair kit on Paladin.
Yeah, and it seems like Self is trying to lock on Zia with the rockets, and he manages to do so. Actually, Zia is taking out Easy and Scream are advancing there, but I think that it's not gonna be any good for them, because the whole team of Diamonds is respawned in their own base. And yeah, it seems like Mistake is using Overdrive in the middle there to secure Polisk to use his Overdrive, and he's using Overdrive, picking up the Overdrive in the mid, and he's going for the flag, taking out Venom, taking out Easy, maybe not actually Easy, managed to take out Brilliant there, and I saw also Self taking out Polisk with their Overdrive, 2 Overdrives used for single players actually from Red Notice to manage to defend their own flag and defend their base with that one. I see Brilliant is advancing there, but Venom is on the move to try and keep him away from the base. He's not going to be using his Overdrive. He knows that he has no repair kit down. And Polsk maybe, Lavushka and Polsk using Overdrive there could be dangerous. Behind them, I see Easy. Maybe Polsk can take that flag. He's going on there, and I see Lavuchka moving. Scream, is he gonna be able to hold on? No, I don't think so. It's returned, and that's the second capture in the last 1 minute.
No, this is not good for Red Notice. They're gonna even pull this flag. Brilliant has his Overdrive, which is gonna use stunning 2 players, both Easy and Scream. But Pulushka managing to pick up this flag. He's fairly low HP here, looking like he will get killed from Phenom possibly. But no, he doesn't actually, and it's gonna be capping that. Oh man, they managed to cap 2 flags in a space of a minute. Oh, this has gone downhill.
Yeah.
But I mean, good job from Diamonds.
So that actually is the making the score 2-0 for Diamonds.
Indeed.
Yeah, 2-0 right now is the score for Diamonds. And we have 3 rounds played. If Team Diamonds win the next round, it's gonna be over. And we could say bye-bye to Team Red Notice in this one. And
Yeah, they're not actually out the tournament. Just bear in mind.
yeah. I'm just saying bye-bye for this round, for this match. Nothing more.
Yeah. Just to anyone who did get confused there.
You know, I actually took that from Kelly. He likes to say bye-bye so much. So I just wanted to say it like he does. Inspiring. Kelly became an inspiring person to me.
An inspiration, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not. It's cool. Yeah.
Well, you're actually I could say that you're my I don't know. You're my master here, man. I learned commentating from you.
Big man Jack on the mic. Man of fam. You learn by yourself, bro.
Well, you actually were the huge motive to me, man. To be honest, to actually join this one. I used to watch the esport matches when you used to commentate with all of the other commentators. I really admired how you do commentate, and as I told you, you inspired me as well to apply and join for this team. And here we go. We're commentating together now.
Likewise, bro. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm sure you inspire many people on this stream as well. And I'm sure a load of these esport players are inspirations for other players within the game.
Yeah, pretty much. And this is gonna be the last round in Sandal.
Yep.
The score is currently 2-0 for Diamonds. First round was a win for them. Second round was a tie. Third round they managed to win, and this is the fourth round that's actually starting. So I see that Scream is fighting for the overdrive. Maybe he's gonna be picking it. Yeah, he actually picked it. And yeah, they're actually uh going right now and self-destructing. I see all of them self-destructing right now, and most of them just respawned. A whole of teams of diamonds just respawned there. Blame is going to be going on a 1v1 against Lavushka there. Lavushka is taking a lot of damage by Scream with his hammer pallets ricocheting over the wall. And it seems like Polsk is left alone against Easy and Scream, but Scream is down with no repair kit. Mistake and Zia, meanwhile, on the left side, are advancing with each other. I think Mistake doesn't have his own repair kit, so Zia might be able to actually pick the flag up. Come on. Yeah, he actually did, but the repair kit is not present on his tank there.
Just the little details which like Mistake did. He dropped the flag, drove forward, so it was even a little bit harder for Red Notice to even return that flag and allowing who was it? Shia to pick up that flag. But unfortunately for Shia, it was a 1 against 3, so 1v3, so he wasn't able to pull that flag. But I mean, there's still time. There's under 9 minutes on the clock here. We've seen a lot more from Diamonds trying to advancing and push in here. But on the other side, we do have an OD box dropping. Scream does have his overdrive. Looks like he will die though. But Phenom, oh, he doesn't manage to take that OD box. Blame leaving it, going up against Brilliant, and also Lavushka can self pick up this OD. Yeah, he will.
Yeah, he actually did. He tried to take out Mistake, but Mistake managed to evade the overdrive at the last seconds right there, and the overdrive was traded again by Zia. They're taking out Phenom in the middle.
Yeah, indeed, and yeah, interesting stuff already happening in the second round on Sandor. The heat has risen, as we can tell. I feel like Diamonds have just been playing a bit better. Generally, I feel like it's quite hard for Red Notice to actually pursue some pressure onto these infamous players.
Yeah, pretty much actually. It is actually that's what's happening right now. Team Diamonds are doing a lot of pressure in terms of attacks and in terms of defense. Like right now, we're seeing Mistake. Mistake is the heavy hull, and he's actually pushing. Can you imagine that? He's playing Ares and he is pushing. We see him multiple times on the left side, and he is using overdrive to help out Zia. That was perfect overdrive, flying over the platform. Yeah, he saw that.
I've never seen. I don't know how he did that.
Yeah, that was pretty much. Yeah, that was pretty much well done overdrive by him. Not gonna lie, like he calculated the leaning of the tank perfectly to be able to go above the platform, and even he calculated how the overdrive is gonna be going through the two walls.
Yeah, I mean, along with Mistake, both Polushka and also Levieska used their overdrives as well, but it was nice from Red Notice to kind of hold them off and not allow them to pull the flag, even though they did manage to kill a lot of them. There wasn't a flag pull, but looking at this, oh, Scream did an amazing job killing Brilliant, ricocheting his hammer shots, pulling this flag, and also killing Polushka there. This might actually be the first capture from Red Notice.
I don't know, but I don't think it's actually gonna be the first capture. Mistake is using overdrive. Polsk. Oh, it is actually the first capture for Red Notice there. Perfect timing. And also, I have noticed something in that particular pull there. It seemed like Mistake and Zia were behind the house at the red base on the left side. Just after they realized that the flag is being pulled, they didn't go for the red flag. They just swapped their turrets and went back. Excuse me, and went back to the middle and tried to take out the whoever the person was with the flag, and they went into the defensive stance instead of going to an offensive one.
Yeah, true. I mean, it might have been. Bear in mind when the heat is risen, teammates could be saying like, "Yo, off flag, turn back" or something like that. I don't know exactly how they communicate, but that's an example for you.
Yeah. Well, pretty much I see that Red Notice are getting back into the game. By that flag, it's giving them some confidence there. But I see mistake again. He has actually done it a second time, Jack. This is the second time.
Self gonna be using Lansdale mistake. Shears only one shot. Doesn't have a repair. Scream does manage to kill Sheer though. Oh, gonna be a return as well. And Poluski will be getting taken out as well.
Yeah, it seems like that was gonna be a good chance for Team Diamonds. I don't know what's happening with Diamonds right now. Pretty much after that first flag that was captured, Diamonds are losing their control over the course of the game. And I see Pulse.
Too soon.
Maybe, but Pulsk is
Oh.
still gonna be taken out. I think. Yeah, using the Gauss lock, but the dead bodies are preventing Blame. But I think he got the return. Yeah, he got the return there.
Yeah, don't know. I mean, there's still under 4 minutes here left on the clock. Bear in mind, we are in the 4th round on the Sandal. A lot of the rounds ended up being a tie, but we did see 2 wins from Diamonds. I think it was the first round, wasn't it? And the previous one.
Yeah. It was actually the first round won by Diamonds, second round was a tie, third round was won by Diamonds again, and it seems like right now the third round is going in the favor of Red Notice till this very moment. Oh, Brilliant
nice
using
for Brilliant.
overdrive.
Yeah.
But it's still not gonna manage to take out Scream and Easy. Both of them use repair kit in the perfect timing. Levushka gets a lot of damage done to him by the Gauss there, and think he's not gonna be able to take that flag. But I don't know. Maybe Diamonds are actually planning to do something. You know, we have seen 2 flags captured in less than 1 minute in the last round, so I'm pretty much would be worried if that happens again in this one.
Yeah, Red Notice have to watch out who they're playing against. Levushka is going to be pulling this flag. He does have his overdrive just in the worst time, but Scream going to be taking him out along with Sheer though, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think
Levushka.
I hear the overdrive being used right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, the overdrive by Levushka there. He's launched actually as a Formula One car. I don't know. He was so speedy there, but he stopped and he's moving now. He's trying to give Brilliant some HP. He gets to take the flag. Maybe the overdrive. Oh, Venom! He didn't manage to use it, but the flag is gonna be returned.
Yeah, it came in with a clutch from Easy instead. He used his Hunter OD. Look at this from Scream though. Scream has, he had a good position till Sheer spawned behind him. That's just bad luck.
Yeah, I don't know, but it feels like Team Diamonds are struggling at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, it's a wake-up call from Red Notice. They're like, oh, guys, we've been losing quite a few rounds, and I feel like now's the time to wake up and win them. And I'm glad they're doing just that.
Yeah. Seems like it actually 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Still, overdrives are in the favor of team Red Notice. I see 2 players having overdrives. Only 2 players also from team Diamonds have their overdrive as well. So that actually gives it away. 3 players now from Diamonds. So still, there is 1 minute left. They need to do something now if they want to tie this at least. Even though if it was tied, Team Red Notice will manage to play in the next round. They're not going to be losing the one. But let's hope for the best. Let's hope they actually win this one, not just tie it.
Yeah, look at Scream gonna be using Pelushka. Is only he does use his repair. Pelushka does have an overdrive, but look at Phenom gonna be using, but hits the wall unfortunately. And just 20 seconds left, and it looks like Diamonds will be losing this round.
Yeah, actually, with just one flag up, as the same as Red Notice had lost the first round with just one flag up as well. Yeah, and we could call it over here for this round, and then we're gonna be moving into the next map. That's gonna be our lovely map. Wait, let me remember. Actually, yeah, we're gonna be moving into Cross. Pretty much,
Yes.
they like to play in Cross Diamonds. I remember they're good in Cross. But the surprise is Jack that Red Notice are the ones who managed to
Cross this.
choose Cross actually.
Yeah, they didn't cross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder what the outcome will be here. I didn't know Diamonds were a big lover in Cross. I wonder why Red Notice picked it out then. Obviously, they know something that Diamonds don't.
Yeah, we'll see. Still, we have 2 rounds to go to finish this match. But yeah, we're gonna be waiting them till they make the map, and then we'll still be resuming this match. So right now the overall score basically is 2-1. Diamonds won the first round. Then it was tied in the second round. Third round was won by Diamonds, and the fourth round was won by Red Notice. So Red Notice still have the chance in this upcoming 2 rounds to basically catch up with the score and have a chance against Team Diamonds. Yeah, I think we're just still.
Or not, though.
Yeah, I wonder too, but we'll see. Cross is actually full of surprises, you know.
Exactly.
Even though right now we're in a crucial stage of this tournament. We're in the legend stage, and there are still 2 rounds left in this legend stage. We are currently in round 3. Oh my God, Jack! It seems like Team Pepega won Team Pointers with a score of 3-0 as well. Yeah, 3-0. That's huge. That's huge. Team Pointers lost to Team Pepega, and I think that Team Pointers maybe had a player that's not playing. I guess because that cannot happen easily, uh, without like without just like that. Like I don't know. It seems like something was wrong. But yeah, we'll still know. I'm still waiting for some information from our lovely referees to tell me what happened in that match to actually deliver the exclusive information to everyone. But yeah, we'll still have the match right now, still going, our own match. And we'll see what happens in that one, the Diamonds versus the Red Notice. I think we received the link.
Apparently, there's just issues with players and Team Pointers. That's what happened. But
Well, I think we have some players still left from the in the match.
Anyways, yeah. Uh, back to this game. Looks like they're gonna be resetting very shortly. So yeah, guys, we are on the 5th round anyway. So of course, to any newcomers, the current score is 2-1 for Diamonds. And the reason why was the first round was a win for Diamonds on Red Alert. Second one was a tie, and then we saw the third round being a win for Diamonds once again. And then Red Notice finally woke up and won their 4th round.
Yeah. So the first team to advance, Jack, to champion stage is Pepega. That's pretty much something I myself never expected. Never ever, actually. But yeah, so that's the first team. Also, the second team is going to be one of those teams that's playing right now. Either Team Red Notice or Team Diamonds today. We'll have two teams advancing today. One of them already did, and the second one is currently in the process. And currently, it seems like that's the first time I witnessed Pepega being in champion stage. I don't know now, but for me, I'm just gonna tell you, I expect Diamonds, Red Notice, Pointers, Toxic, Babka Krause, Divine, and Guardians. I expect all of those 8 teams to be in the top top 8 teams competing in champion stage.
Well, you said Pepega, Diamonds. Who, sorry?
Red Notice, Team Pointers, Toxic, Babka Krause, Divine, and Guardians.
Alright, alright. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't even
Mhm.
know. I feel like this winter major has been so. It's like it's definitely been a lot more competitive, but it's been so unpredictable as well at the same time. So
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. Well, anyways, with that being said, the 5th round has started. Scream managing to pick up that first OD box before Self. So let's see what they can make of it. Possibly win this round.
Yeah. And it seems like the flag is being taken by Blame there. He's all alone, but he has no repair kit. He is going to be taken out by Brilliant. Brilliant is using the Gauss and Hunter there. And also, guys, I got some information from our referees that this match that was played by Pepega versus Team Pointers was actually a normal match. Like there was no problems. All the players were present, and there was no technical problems that happens, no lags, nothing. It was Pepega just winning against Team Pointers, and that's actually so surprising to me. I don't know how this is possible, but that's actually so surprising. Pepega are proving themselves to us sometimes, and other times it feels like they had some problems in the last winter rankings finals. But yeah, I think they had something else coming in this winter major. They really want to be winning that one really bad, and it seems like they are actually making their way into it.
Lushka is going to be using his overdrive. Sorry, this going back into this game. Oh, I think I'm lagging a little bit, unfortunately. But mistake, going to be picking up this using his OD, excuse me, and allowing Diamonds to pull this first flag. Lavushka is still holding on to that flag easy underneath the bridge though, dealing some damage, no repair, and this is looking like the first capture for Diamonds.
Yeah, 1-0 for Diamonds is the score for this round. Actually, the score is 2-1. So if Team Diamonds win this one, it's gonna be over, and Red Notice are gonna be losing that one. because there will be only one round left, and the score is going to be 3-1. So it's impossible to actually, even if they win the last round, it's going to be 3-2. So the overall score would go to Diamonds in the end.
The Red Notice won't make that happen though.
We'll see. We'll see.
But
An
nice
overdrive
from
being
Phenom
used.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Takes on the
It's gonna
overdrive
be
in the
good.
middle right now as well. And I see that Brilliant is in the base defending Zia using Scorpion. He was using the Gauss last time in Sandal, and now he's using Scorpion going from the right side. Phantom using overdrive to help out Scream. I guess Scream might use the overdrive there. Yes, he actually did manage to use his overdrive. Brilliant gets taken out. Scream is going with the flag. Polusk is actually below the bridge. Mistake is trying to damage Scream a little bit. He is low HP, but Self is gonna be picking up that flag that Lavushka used overdrive, and overdrive blocked by Easy there.
Allow Levushka to pull this flag, and it's looking like it's gonna be the second standoff of this game. And it's gonna let Self take over this flag. Levushka might actually lose it if Scream can land another shot, but it's a 3 against 1, and Mistake's gonna be hooking up the flag, but she is gonna be taking him out.
Yep, and I saw the decision making there by Lavushka when he noticed that he couldn't actually get close to the flag. He just decided to retreat and just take the enemy flag and just go below into low terrain so he can run from the enemy shots.
Hopefully one of these teams can pick up, preferably Red Notice, will be able to return this flag and tie up this game.
Yeah. But still, the standoff is still going. Self is alone in the red base, and I see Phenom is taken out by the rockets of Zia.
Yeah, and talking about rockets, nice, well done from Self, dealing a lot of damage to Mistake. Mistake's going to be using, he's got a good opportunity here. Lavushka can take control of it. Oh, but Easy uses his Hunter OD, protecting Self and that flag from Mistake.
Yeah, Blame is there with the overdrive on his tank. Also, Brilliant has his overdrive on hand, ready to be used. Self is getting into a really dangerous position there if Brilliant manages to spot him. Also, Lavushka is advancing, but there are two players being an obstacle, and I see Mistake hiding behind the house to try to evade the shots by the missiles of the rockets there.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is a good map for Scorpion, but also at the same time, it's quite easy to hide away from these rockets. It's only really if you're in the middle that you're in a bit of danger.
Yeah.
But look at this, talking about danger. Poluski's going to be using his Viking OD, but nice, well done from Easy. Going to be using his Gauss lock.
Brilliant basically was the closest one to that flag, but sadly he had no repair kit to actually return that one, and Overdrive is going to be secured by Scream again, and Lavushka is going to be trying to go there. It seems like this is looking not good for Red Notice. They just need that flag. Even though if they manage to tie this one, they're going to be playing another round. If they lose this one, they'll lose the whole game. So this could be really crucial to them. If the flag is captured and it's a second capture for the Team Diamonds, this is just gonna be over for Red Notice.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's basically so crucial that they return that flag and capture it. But even though I see that their influence and the number of attacks that they're doing on the base of Diamonds is not that much, I see that Diamonds have the upper hand in the offense actually, and that Red Notice are taking the defensive positions here, not the otherwise.
Yeah, and also on the other hand, I feel like Diamonds are putting a lot of pressure on. We always see Mistake on that top left. to for whenever he can, really.
Yeah, pretty much. And the overdrive is being used by Scream. 3 overdrives. I think Zia is in a bad position there. And he gets taken out. Blame is going to be returning that. And that's a 100% capture for Red Notice. And the flag is being taken right now again by Scream. Maybe he could actually return it. Polisk, maybe, I don't know yet. He actually did return it. And Levushka is going to be using this in his favor. He's going to go there. Rockets are actually still chasing Levushka there. Maybe he could use his overdrive, I guess. But he's just going to be trying and saving it. Maybe if he uses overdrive, could be surviving that one. But still, Zia has the chance. Blame is going to the blue base, and Zia is there getting blocked by his dead body, and that's the second capture in 30 seconds.
For real. I mean, Scream and Self both have their overdrives right now, but I feel like Mistake is gonna be the main game changer of this round for Diamonds. He can really hold off the high defense and the offense with that overdrive on Eris if the time does come to that. We can also see Easy does have his overdrive, so with this last 1 minute and 20 seconds, Red Notice really have to put their foot into it, but I'm not too sure how likely that's going to be with Levushka using his overdrive. Oh, but he gets taken out there from Self. Lovely from them, but Mistake kind of aiming back onto Scream, kind of focusing him.
Yeah, and the flag is being taken by Easy, but he gets the flag is dropped on the ground again after Easy gets taken out, and it's returned by Polsk there. Still 2-1 is the score. One last minute separating Diamonds from advancing into the champion stage in this tournament, and it's Levushka actually taking the flag. And this could be the third capture that will say that it's done for Red Notice here. But I see Easy having his oh my god, it actually is the third capture here. Yeah, that's done for Team Red Notice.
Yeah, so 2 high-tier teams will be proceeding onto the champion stage with an ease. But I gotta give it up for both Team Pointers and also Red Notice. Unfortunately, they did lose today. It still was really well played on their behalf.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it seems like the winners of this match are basically the champions of the whole other tournaments that was played before. Team Diamonds managed to come out of this victorious with a score of 3-1 for their favor. So, Jack, I think we have reached the end of this live stream. Pretty much a solid match. Not bad to watch. Pretty much expected more from Red Notice, but Diamonds already had the upper hands. We already know that they are such a strong team to play against, and not easy to win against as well. But still, we could see another match like this happening in the champion stage, I presume, because I think that Red Notice are going to be advancing, but not by this match, by another match maybe. In the end, I would like to thank everyone for being here in this one. We already have another live stream that's going on the Tanky Sport EN2. If you want to see it, it's actually Armenian Connection versus Team Blinders. They're playing right now in Molotov. And if you want to watch again another amazing match, make sure to check it out. Thank you for being here with me, Jack. Thank you, Super John, for the amazing broadcasting. And see ya, everyone.
See you guys.
Yeah.